What's up, Fackers? We are back with our Fantasy and Chill 101, counting down the top 101 players for the 2020 fantasy football season. Number 97 on our list is the quarterback for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Tom Brady. Tom Brady is our number 10 ranked quarterback. Last year, he finished as quarterback 12 with the Patriots. A few of his stats, real quick. He threw for 4,057 yards, 24 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions last year. Also had 26 carries for 34 yards and 3 touchdowns. I gave him 269.68 fantasy points, an average of 16.9 points. All right, so the main reason that he has now jumped back into our top 101, because if he stayed with the Patriots, I do not think I would have had him this high. Obviously, it's the move to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with head coach Bruce Arians. This should be a high-powered offense, and this is going to be his first time with a new coach and a new offense in his entire career. We know he spent all 20 years with the Patriots and Bill Belichick. All right, a couple other things. This will be the best crop of receivers he has ever had to work with. Okay, we know in the past he's had guys like Randy Moss, Wes Welker, Edelman. Okay, a few guys like that. But he's never had a duo at the same time like Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. Maybe a negative point here, though, he will be 42 years old when the season starts.
Yes, and that's what we were just talking about. The hype around the Bucks is real now. Gronkowski's there. You got Godwin. You got Evans. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's the perfect storm. I feel like this could just be a disaster.
Or
Yeah.
it could be amazing.
Yes.
You wanna
But
compare him to Baker so bad. I know you
I
do.
do. How many people last year were on this Browns bandwagon? Oop, my voice right there. My bad. Bandwagon, and you had Odell, Jarvis, David Njoku, Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt's coming in week 8, whatever it was. But I mean, that just fizzled out so quick. Like, I don't know.
And like I said last week when you brought up this point, and I'll say it again, Tom Brady is not Baker Mayfield.
I agree. And that is comforting. But are they going to be slinging the ball like they had to last year, too?
Yes. As of right now,
Like,
I think so.
And Brady had a fairly low completion percentage last year, 60%. Like Ryan Fitzpatrick beat him.
to be fair, you
He
watch
didn't
those
have wide
games,
receivers. That's
you
true.
know how many balls fucking would just hit his wide receivers in the hands? Like,
Yeah.
he had
Or
guys
hot
out
hands.
there that I can't even. Who was that wide receiver we had on our super deep team, Matt, that we ended up playing the whole season and was actually like a solid little PPR guy?
Philip
I cannot think
Dorsett.
of his name. No, like even more
No.
obscure than that.
Really? On the Patriots?
Yeah, like
It
he's
wasn't
not a
it
guy that
wasn't
was on your radar because he wasn't a 10-team radar kind of league. This is a 20-team league.
it wasn't Harry, was
Jacoby
he?
Myers.
Talking about Harry?
Jacoby Myers.
Oh gee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that guy ended up playing for us. But like that just gives you the idea of guys that he was throwing to last year. All right. Like this is gonna be like waking up Christmas morning for him. He's got Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Rob Gronkowski. One of OJ Howard and Cameron Brate will probably still be there. All right. Like and like I said in our Gronk video that we made, they did not just bring in Tom Brady for him to manage the offense. Okay. They know that they have 1 or 2 years here. Am I cutting out? Is it
Bad.
cutting out? Yeah. They know they got 1 or 2 years here to try to win a Super Bowl. And so he is going to be unleashing everything he has left in the tank.
Yeah. And I just putting him ahead of Rodgers seems a little weird for me, but I
It does.
can
It
see
does.
where it could have like he could be potentially a top 5 QB,
I think the weapons elevate him.
but
Oh,
I
for
think his
sure.
downside is just him pairing with Bruce Arians and that kind of offense where he's just going to let him sling it is good for him. And like I mentioned in another video, he was number 4 last year in pass attempts, so he slung it last year. Doesn't have a run game this year either, so it's definitely possible. I could see it happening.
And I feel like, I mean, I don't know, that's kind of random, but I feel like I'm not used to seeing Tom play in a dome. and now he'll be playing the Saints and the Falcons. I know the Tampa Bay games are outdoors, but still, like,
Yeah.
I thought you were about to
Yeah.
say that. I was like, Britt, they play outdoors.
That's a good point, though. Yeah, he will get
I'm
a
just saying he'll
couple
be in
games in there.
warmer
Couple
weather,
games,
and yeah.
Well, yeah, that's true. No snowy games for him, at least.
Look,
Well, I can
to
tell
be
in
clear
Tampa
though,
Bay.
yes, I have no problem taking Tom Brady, okay? But just don't make it your only quarterback. Get Tannehill, get Stafford, get Carson Wentz, get Big Ben for fuck's sake. Like, just pair him with someone else, because if it doesn't pan out, you have that little safety blanket.
I'm not a big endorser of that idea, but
I don't
there,
mind.
if
Yeah.
if something happens to Tom Brady, there's gonna be quarterbacks available to pick up.
It's true, but you could hit the jackpot like you did last year with Lamar. Like, you just paired
Right.
him.
And
You got
that's
two
what I'm saying.
quarterbacks late, and you hit the jackpot.
A big risk guy like that, then do it. But
Yeah.
you're talking about guys that are just like regular pile guy. Like you can
Yeah,
just
run of
find
the
them.
mill.
Like
Yes and no. I feel like Wentz could be top 5 easily. Stafford could
Wentz
be
more
top
so
5.
than the Stafford, Big Ben, Tannehill grouping. I feel like.
Okay.
Like if Tua is announced as a starter, maybe you
Or even Joe Burrow.
pair Tom Brady with Tua.
Yeah, something
Or
like that.
say Cam Newton goes to the Chargers.
Yeah,
Like,
Okay,
Cam
I mean
that's
Newton's
a pick.
washed,
take a
but
chance on.
But that's a pick. Like, you could, you know what I'm saying? You could pair
Right,
him
right.
with, and if it hits, you hit the jackpot. But if it doesn't, whatever. Fuck it. You didn't waste a whole lot.
But
Philip Rivers on the Colts. I don't really like it.
if you end up drafting Tom Brady, this will be the end of the QB1s that get drafted. I think you can feel pretty safe with going into the season as him your starting quarterback.
yeah,
Yeah.
where do y'all think he gets drafted? What round?
I'd say probably around 10.
I'd say 11. Yeah. 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I didn't know if y'all had him higher.
It just matters when the quarterback run starts, you know? Like I'm looking at our draft from last year. There was a quarterback drafted in round 6, then we went all the way to round 10 and 11, and then they just flew off the board. So
Yeah,
just matters when that run starts.
I agree. It's gonna be later for sure, though. I don't think it's gonna be one of those middle rounds.
Okay, this is sleeper, but the ADP has him right now going 140. So that'd be like the 14th round, 15th round.
That's
Yeah.
also probably pre-Gronk trade, though.
This does have Joe Burrow going 122nd.
Yeah.
That's
so
wrong. Okay.
Very early sleeper data.
All right, so that kind of wraps up Tom Brady, his 2020 fantasy outlook. He is our 10th ranked quarterback, number 97 overall. We out.
Oh, fuck out.
Your best one yet.